Just literally in the last 3 or 4 minutes, a lot of the clashes that we've seen here have just sort of stopped. You can still see a wall of tear gas behind me. There have been clashes here in Ramallah and other parts of the Palestinian West Bank for the last 4 or 5 hours between Israeli security forces and Palestinian demonstrators taking to the streets yet again for the third day in a row after President Trump's controversial decision to recognize formally that Jerusalem is Israel's capital. That decision has angered many Palestinians, many Muslims and Arabs across the entire region, and also many U.S. allies in Europe and other places who are calling for an emergency UN meeting later today to discuss this issue. This is an issue that a lot of people said would lead to violence. We've seen violence today in Bethlehem. We've seen violence in Ramallah. We didn't see really much in the last day or even today in Jerusalem. That was fairly quiet. Afternoon prayers at Al-Aqsa went off pretty much without a hitch. But here in Bethlehem, in Ramallah, Hebron, other places in the Palestinian areas, we have seen significant clashes. The question now, Sandra, is really, does this sustain itself? Does it continue tomorrow? Does it go into the next week or even next month? That is still very much an open question, Sandra.
And Connor, will this impact the visit of Vice President Mike Pence to the region, which includes Bethlehem, where you are standing right now?
Yeah, he's literally going to drive down this road behind me if he comes here. The Palestinian Authority are still saying that he will come here. There have been some people in the Palestinian Authority who say he's not welcomed, but officially the trip is still on. But obviously security will be a big issue. Whether or not the Palestinians want to meet with him will be a big issue. Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority, has basically said that the U.S. with this decision is no longer the broker of peace here. So there are some questions about whether or not the Palestinian leadership will want to meet with Vice President Pence. But if he does, the area that we're standing now, where we've seen clashes pretty much all day, all afternoon for the last 2 days, this is the area that Mike Pence is going to have to drive through. Security will be a big issue, as will the willingness on the PA to meet with him.